Wigs. They sent over a beautiful Kylie Jenner inspired wig, and as you can see, I ultimately decided to style it in a super loose flat low pony. I feel like this wig is super soft and flat, so I felt like it looked really good and complimented me so well in this style. But if you're interested in seeing how I styled this unit initially and my full review on this hair, stay tuned. And oh yeah, I do have a coupon code for you guys. Use code Ashley, just spelled ASHLEY. You'll get 15% off at purchase. So I think that is super cool, especially for back to school, so you can get your wig popping for the first day of school. And when you go to their website, this is what the sales page looks like for the wig that I have. And it is called the Kylie Jenner inspired long wavy lace front wig. I think it is so pretty. As you can see, I am looking crazy, so thank God for EvaWigs. They just sent over this beautiful wig. Can you see that? It's so pretty. This is their Kylie Jenner inspired wavy human hair wig. I requested her in a jet black and the length is 20 inches. She's 150% density, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her on. Now this is a human hair lace front wig. They give you 3 inches of parting, and then here is like regular machine wefted tracks. You get 2 combs on each one on each side of your head, one in the center, which a lot of the times I cut this one off because it comes like right here, and it just kind of interferes with your parting sometimes. In this case, you only get 3 inches of parting, so it's not going to interfere with the parting, but it will sit like in the center of your head. And then you also get a comb in the back as well as adjustable straps. What's really cool is that it's laced in the back as well as baby hair. So if you want to like attach the comb under your braids or your elastic band, it's gonna lay really flat if your braids are flat. That way you can like put it up in high ponytails and buns and kind of have baby hair to kind of frame the nape of your neck. That way it kind of looks natural. Again, I did get this in a jet black, if you can tell. And then it is also pre-parted, so I'm not gonna bleach the knots because all I need to do is pretty much conceal right here. So I'm going to cut off the lace and put her on, and then I'll be right back. So I went ahead and cut off the lace, and I wanted to show you live and direct what it looks like. First of all, this hair is so soft. I do not need a comb at all. The hair feels like butter. And it's like, if you did not have a comb, you can still style this hair. It's so soft and pretty. Again, I'm not going to bleach the knots. I'm going to conceal them. So I'll do that in just a minute. One cool thing is they do give like free combs, like the little shower combs. So I'm just going to take that. Usually I would need my wig brush to brush out hair when I first put it on. And I definitely don't need that with this. Super pretty. Now the only downside to this wig is that it only came with 3 inches of parting. Not a huge deal at all, but you guys know I do usually prefer my parting to not only be like 4 inches but like 6 inches. It's like my favorite, just because it, you know, I don't know, it's just my favorite, what I prefer. But this is what the hair looks like. Let me show you guys what it looks like from the back before styling. So I was nervous because they did send an average size wig cap. I usually go for a small / petite. But whenever I do receive a wig, I always put an elastic band. But before the elastic band, I always put it on and check for myself to see how it fits before, just to judge the company. And to be honest, this one fits my head. Like usually I need an elastic band because back here, like I need something to kind of help like keep it really tight, but this actually fits on my head. Of course it's not bonded on, so it's gonna move, but the only thing I need an elastic band for is because usually I put an elastic band right here where these flaps are and kind of helps them to kind of stay behind my ears and back down like this. But if it wasn't for these flaps, I would not really need an elastic band. It's just gonna make this lay tight and flat, but the cap itself fits really good and it doesn't move. So that's a super plus for me, because like the wig I had on before, even though it laid flat and everything felt good about it, like back here it kind of moved a little bit, and then this one doesn't. So I don't have to worry about, you know, back here moving, just the elastic for these little flaps right here. And these flaps right here, you can also bond them down. Like when you see people who have like the baby hair that comes down long, it's because they used it that's not even a word, they used bond and kind of bond it below their natural baby hair. That way when it bonds down, you can kind of see it'll not only lay flat, but you know, your baby hairs will be like right there flat, obviously a little bit more natural than that, but you get the picture of what I'm trying to say. And then if you put the elastic band, you're gonna put it on these flaps, and it's gonna lay flat kind of behind your ear, and that might make you miss that flap or whatever. But you can also put the elastic lower back if you're not going to be bonding. I'm not going to be bonding this hair, so that's probably where I'll put mine, if that makes any sense. But again, this hair is 150% density, which is kind of like a medium to heavy density, I would say. And it feels, like I said, it's like soft, so it's like lightweight and fluffy. It's not like 150% density and like heavy and like weighing down. It's just like soft and airy. I don't even know if that even makes any sense. But this hair is going to be perfect for my French braids because it already has that wavy texture. So instead of it being like straight in the roots, it's going to be wavy and look a little bit more natural. But I'm going to go ahead off camera and I'll probably look at that hairline. I like when the hairline looks natural. And what I mean by natural is it definitely needs to be tweezed and all of that. But you can kind of see that it's like here, and then it kind of moves around like it naturally would. So if you go ahead and tweeze and pluck this out, you definitely can you basically have the perfect start to that. So I'm going to extend, the parting stops right here. This is where the first track starts. So I'm going to try and extend it all the way there, or as close as I can. It's so much harder doing this on camera. I'm going to add a little bit of like setting foam. And it's just going to help to lay down the baby hairs and flyaways in the parting. Feel free to tweeze out the parting if you want it to be a little bit more lighter and natural.
Water, please.
1 second, Bodie. Okay, I'll get it. Want apple juice?
Not apple juice.
Just water?
Water.
Okay, bring it here. It's been a long time since I've used a Tresemme conditioner, but I picked this one up. It was like the 2 set at Target where they come like packaged together for like $8. And I was like, I used to love Tresemme, so let's see what this does. Whenever I buy a conditioner for like extensions, if it's good hair, you can use any cheapy conditioner and it should do the trick. I would just suggest that you look for one that says moisturizing, because typically that's what you want. Like, you don't really want volume or you know, anything else. So I would get one that talks about either or is recommended for either moisture, or like if you have like curly or some kind of natural texture hair extensions, then I would get one that's for like curly hair, you know. But always go for either a moisturizing conditioner or a curly hair conditioner, because usually one that is for curls is very moisturizing as well, and it's probably meant to help activate the curls. Pretty. I always put a little extra on the ends But I like to do cheapy conditioners because I am not stingy at all. Yeah, make sure you get those ends really good because you want those to look moisturized and not brittle. Something I also noticed is that the hair is full down to the ends. A few of the last wigs that I have received, I did notice that, you know, as it gets closer to the ends, it was a little bit thinner, and I don't have that problem with this hair. Again, this is their Kylie Jenner inspired situation. I love this because it's really soft. Typically I do like to dye my units jet black, so the fact that I already got the hair jet black opposed to having to dye it from the natural brown that it usually comes was a plus as well, because one less step for me. I promise you guys, every other wig that I have, like if I don't put an elastic band, I'm so insecure that, because when you know, your kids tug and pull and grab on, especially my newborn, now she's starting to grab my hair a little bit. If she tugs this, it's not going to move in any other way. It's going to, you know, stay with what it has. I hope this video was helpful. Let me show you guys what the hair looks like from the back. Lays super flat all the way around. Super flat. And yeah, there's only 3 inches of parting space, but I feel like it's 4. Like it goes back pretty decent if you ask me. I'm just going to take 2 pieces from the front and literally tie them together. It's a cool way, like if you're in school and you forget your scrunchie, to kind of tie your hair back out of your face. The packaging, as always, is super cute. It's like a navy blue with their logo. They give you the free wig caps as always. I love the fact that they give you some bobby pins. I'm always in need of some, and it's perfect that it already comes like pre-cut, like small, so you can add these like to your travel bag, or like if you have like your like work bag, or you know, your like a makeup bag that you have travel size, or like in your desk at work, you can have bobby pins. Of course, you have that beautiful shower comb that has their logo on it, and it's so convenient to have a comb like everywhere you go. And then of course they have their brochure with all of their info in it, and of course we love free gifts, so that was perfect. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Also, make sure you guys leave in the comments any other videos you guys want to see from me, because I want to do more tutorials and stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.